that's a bad that you made. That's a bad that you made, yeah. Ay, yeah, bad that you made. That's a bad that you made.
Aye, Katie, let's go.
All hell King Darius.
That's a bad that you made.
That's a bad that you made.
That's a bad that you laid.
That's a bad that you laid. What kind of game is you playing?
We go hard in the paint.
We go hard in the paint, yeah.
What the fuck is you saying?
What the fuck is you saying?
Go with it.
I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing?
Aye, yeah. Whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies. You children popping mollies. I'm so intelligent, my honesty turned into philosophy. I go hard in the paint, the harder I play. Nigga, I'm like Harden on James, a problem to face. I don't wear my heart in my sleeve, just look in my eyes. Nigga, you can do what you need, I do what is right. I don't fucking want what you have, just look at your life. Nothing about it sacred to me, it's out of my sight. That just means it's out of my mind, it's not worth the fight. Nigga, yeah, I'm out of my mind, I'm out of my mind. Hey, you did what you did.
Yeah, you do what you did.
Give a fuck about intentions.
Don't give a fuck about intentions.
You can watch what I do.
You can watch what I do.
Just stay the fuck out my mentions.
Stay the fuck out my mentions.
That's a bad that you made.
That's a bad that you made.
That's a bad that you laid.
That's a bad that you laid. What kind of game is you playing?
We go hard in the paint.
We go hard in the paint, yeah.
What the fuck is you saying?
What the fuck is you saying?
I only go with it.
I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing?
We go hard in the paint.
We go hard in the paint, yeah.
That's a bad that you made.
That's a bad that you made.
That's a bad that you laid.
That's a bad that you laid. What kind of game is you playing?
We go hard in the paint.
We go hard in the paint, yeah.
What the fuck is you saying?
What the fuck is you saying?
I only go with it.
I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing?
We go hard in the paint.
We go hard in the paint, yeah.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Yes, fat phobia causes incredible harm.
First of all, bitch, I'm a fat ass.
Our whiteness is part of the problem.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testing, testing. Test, 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 testing, 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 testicles, testing, testicles, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 22 hundo and Dieci seis of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole, back with another episode. In today's episode of the Beescast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Eversting K2, flexing on all you big
fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Oh. How we doing, fam? Welcome to episode 2216. Happy Tainty Tuesday, everyone. The Swole fam, we are fresh off our amazing Balls Deep for Summer event yesterday. More round of applause. Balls Deep for Summer. That's right. That's right. Balls Deep for Summer went down. So make sure you catch that replay inside Swole TV because we released a lot of content and we gave the latest on some of those new drops, which are still coming this week because Man, it's a lot of stuff, and we are leaking it out. We're leaking it out. We're leaking it out of the tip during this week, so you got things to look forward to every day. It's still so fresh. Still so fresh. So Balls Deep for Summer was great. So yesterday's episode, catch it inside Swolenormous X fam. We have a great show today. Thank you for being here. And remember to check all the links in the show notes to join the Swole fam today and get access to all those private live streams. We do have an awesome overtime segment from last Friday now available. And of course, we have another overtime segment dropping this Friday. We got a lot of stuff. How many of you were there yesterday for the Balls Deep for Summer event? It was fucking lit. It was fire. So I hope some of you have tried the new classes, some of the new Swolga, some of the new yoga classes, and of course, some of those other major programming releases are dropping this week. So very exciting times, brand new apparel too. Epic stuff. Epic stuff. All right, so go check out that episode inside Swole TV. And for now, let's get into today's tip, shall we? First, we got to bust this nut open, so put your nips together, fam. Drop in the comments below what you smashed, and let's fucking release the Falcon, shall we?
What's in the box?
Falcon. Thank you, Falcon. Well done, sir. Well done. That's some straight gooch. That's some straight tainty. Cheers, Leo. Cheers, 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 you raging alky. We got a straight black tainty magooch. Very, very, very nice. Drop that in the comments below because today is Tainty Tuesday. Don't be a beesh. Don't be a boosh or you'll end up like Tainty Magooch. Fam, we got a great show. Let us get into that tip. Everyone, drop that hashtag in the comments. Make sure you share the stream right now. We are getting into that tip. We haven't even spit on it yet, so we're going now. We're going now. We're going to have some great knowledge cock, I'm sure. If you have questions, that is our middle portion where you can hashtag Ask Papa Swolio, so you can start getting those in. We got some great posts. Are you ready, fam? Let's get into it. Another drum roll, shall we? Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, now we're into that tip. Like we talked about a moment ago, our Balls Deep for Summer release party dropped yesterday. So yesterday's episode 2215 is inside your Swole TV section. So go and check that out. Amazing releases. Go and get you some. I will share this. I'm not going to go through all the releases right now, but you can check yesterday's episode. Sun the Nips is some brand new apparel over there at papaswolio.com. If your nips need some sun, which they do, and here's the thing, we can all come together because we all have nips, don't we? We all have nips. So, I mean, I guess some...
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
Okay, some don't. Some don't. Some don't. Some don't. Most do. Some don't. But yeah, get your nips in the sun, roast those fucking things. Yeah, put some Crisco on those nippies and get some sun on those tits. It's good for you. Get some vitamin D on those titties. Sun the Nips, check it out. Code DailySwole for 10% off over there at papaswolio.com. Just had to drop that here first. I always love some new gear, and I love this. I love the design. I love the text. I love it. Looks good. Looks good. It's the perfect beach shirt to go and get some sun on those nips. We'll have to get some different styles and some different colorings and shit. All right, post here from Annika Lee. Just finished mobility stretches and yoga to warm up and reduce some tiredness and stiffness from yesterday's alpha push and alpha pull, and shoulder awareness exercise as a cool down today. Going to hang out another load of washing before I go walk the dog. Finishing the accountability balls deep. Might try out the mace as well before I get ready for work tonight. We shall see. It's always nice to realize I can get more active than I thought. Might be the sleep this morning and listening to the release party though. Well, hopefully that's what lit those nips on fire. That's right. We got those nips on fire.
He's on fire!
You know we do. Post here from Christian. Christian writes, the new yin for legs and spine is great. Super relaxing and a great total body release, especially after some heavy, hard workouts. That was one of the releases yesterday from Alex, brand new class. So go and try the new yin class. If you don't know what yin yoga is, we have an entire section in the yoga studio, and it's really just passive using gravity. We also have my class that I teach, Swole Gravity. It's very, very much like yin, where you're just allowing the body to relax, chill out, long holds, and you modify depending on what pose you're doing, but longer holds, longer positions in order to allow you to get into those deeper layers of tissue rather than just dynamic stretching. So it's great for recovery. It's great after a workout. It really is. Post here from Jacob, which definitely like this post. Check out this transformation. Check out this before and after. I know they're fat phobic. I know.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, but we know what to say about that.
Go fuck yourself.
Fat phobic my ass. Post here from Jacob. 3 years apart. Healthier for sure, but it's more than that. It's a mental thing. More comfortable with who I am and my journey. I'm happier. More engaged in life. It's the small things, fam, and indeed, the small things being your smaller body. Gotta say smaller body. All right, looking good, dude. Your smaller body, dude. You look great. You look great. Face looks great. Beard is bigger and more bushy than ever. You leaned out a lot. It looks fantastic. Good for you, dude. Good for you. It's amazing what you can do in 3 years if you put your mind to it. Speaking of before and after, speaking of transformation, speaking of sick fucking gains, we're going to read this post and then we're going to take a look at the pictures because it's fucking unreal. Mike writes, what up fam? I just joined recently working on starting my elimination diet and the 90-day dash. Figured I would post my way before picture and something closer to what I am now. At my heaviest, I was close to 550 pounds. Depressed, sluggish, embarrassed, and quite frankly, eating myself to death. I had the gastric sleeve about 3 years ago and managed to take off 240 pounds. Since then, I joined the Swole fam to give me some structure to tighten up, swole up, and get to my goal weight and beyond. Most of all, I just want to be healthy for my two wee ones, Finn and Fiona. I'm excited, nervous, and motivated. I've been a long time listener to the podcast and glad I made the choice to take control of my health and join up with the fam. We are super stoked to have you, especially as a long-time listener. Welcome, and let's see this before and after. That's more like an after and a before because we have the left side and the right side. So on the right, if you're just listening, we have a dude more like that green shirt is perfect because it literally just like a huge ball of a man. Talk about packing it on, dude. So you said you were close to 550 pounds. Now on the left, looking lean and mean, looking great, dude. I mean, even with long pants and a hoodie, you can see you're nowhere close to that dude on the right. That's a lot. That's a big, massive change. So good for you. Let's get some gorillas from Mike. Welcome to the fam officially. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. Good for you. And our last post, that's really amazing. All right, last post here from Nicholas. And Nicholas writes, I started my fat loss journey April of 2021 at 305 pounds. Today, I range between 176 pounds to 179. I want to cut 10 more pounds of fat because I still have a belly. What I've done recently is counterintuitive of losing a gut and building muscle. But unlike the fat liberation people, I am aware I'm screwing up and I've taken action to get back on track. I was making protein ice cream, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
He put Matt Damon, so I'm going to use the Matt Damon. The dirty protein powder with artificial sweeteners, the sunflower bullshit in it, the powdered peanut butter, and the almond milk. These are trash, and I know better. I'm bloated, terrified of gaining the fat back, and it's my fault. I'll be eliminating all these things. I will not be gaining all that fat back. That is my biggest fear. I'll do better. Shout out to the Swole fam. Shout out to you, brother. Nicholas. Welcome to the family. Shout out to the Swole fam, indeed. Yeah, Nicholas, these are things that a lot of people go through, and a lot of you probably have experience with this. You've lost weight, and if you have experience with this, you could drop this in the live chat. You've lost weight, you've lost fat, and you're just paranoid of going back. So you tend to not do the things that you should do to build muscle. You're not eating enough food, not eating enough protein, because you're associating eating volume with you're associated with feeling full and getting bigger with going backwards. You're not going backwards. You're building lean mass. And when you're training, your strength training, you're not going to pack on fat like that. I mean, it's a super paranoid result, but it makes sense. And this is what happens when people lose weight just by eating less. They're not focusing on food quality. They think it's just the quantity. So when you start feeling full again, you're thinking, oh my God, because there's that temporary feeling of eating enough food where you literally feel physically distended, in a sense that mechanically your stomach has food in it. So you feel full, you feel like your stomach's pushing out. And if you're trying to build muscle, you need to eat plenty of food. You need to feel full, and you associate feeling full with getting fat. And it's just really unfortunate, excuse me, but it's something that you need to be aware of. And if you're conscious of it and you're aware of it and you're objectively eating properly, you can measure your food. You can have a good idea of what you're consuming. But remember, when you're focusing on quality, the nutrient density of that food, you're actually eating less overall in many cases. You don't need to stuff your face. You don't need to eat tons of quantity. If you're getting in, especially plenty of protein and fat, you're going to be satisfied. So good for you, and appreciate your focus and you talking about that fake ice cream, artificial sweetener mashup of inflammation that you were dealing with. So appreciate your mindfulness towards what you're doing. So good for you. Good for you. That's me. That's my first name. Hey, TCAP. Oh, that's why you have TCR. There you go. TCAP. Rock on. Rock on, dudeski. All right. So if you have a question, you could drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. We'll take some questions. Tyler, how much UV index of the sun is better to get the most out of tanning? I have no idea. I won't even know what to tell you. I just go out and get plenty of sun. For me, the more sun, the better. I'm always getting sun whenever I can. I don't burn. That's more important. But I don't know. I don't look at that. I don't look at that stuff personally. Inflammation never tasted so good. Brittany, Papa Swole, do you use magnesium oil spray every night? I don't. I haven't used it in probably a couple months, at least several weeks. So I haven't felt the need for it, but you can. Depends on your nutrition. It depends on your nutrition. A lot of times if you're magnesium deficient, it can help. But start with a very little amount, put on the bottoms of your feet, which is a really great place for your body to absorb. It can be good for someone who has restless leg syndrome, or if you have muscle cramps a lot, but sometimes that can just mean you need to consume more electrolytes orally and also more fluids. It can mean other things as well. But with any of these types of supplements or additional things, less is more. So make sure that you're not overdoing it. Start with a little bit and then bump it up from there. The worst thing you can do is you don't want to overdo it. With magnesium oil spray, some people can be really sensitive to it. So follow the instructions. Start with a small area on one part of your body. It can be a little bit itchy. That's normal. But you could wash it off in 20 minutes or put lotion on or some jojoba oil or something like that if it's bothering you. But you can take a shower 20 minutes or so after you put it on. That way it can absorb, and if it's itchy, you can wash it off. Josh, I got restless swole syndrome. Restless swole syndrome. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Oso Guapo. Papa Solio, please help. My sister meal preps for work, but her idea of meal prep is buying crap from places like Chili's or Taco Bell. Ooh.
Don't forget to wash where the sun don't shine.
How can I help her not be a twat and get on the right path again? All right, let's get a round of applause. Good use of the word twat. Excellent. Big fan.
And that's the way, I like it. Casey on the Sunshine Band.
That's right. All right, good usage. That's disgusting, number one. That's not meal prepping, that's eating garbage. I don't know how to help. How can I help her not be a twat and get on the right path? If someone is eating that during the day, if someone is eating Chili's or Taco Bell regularly during the day, I don't even know what to tell them at this point. What do you tell them? What do you tell them? That is so... does she know that you take care of yourself? Have you exposed her to any information? Does she exercise? What are her other habits? I mean, there's those people that do that already are so far gone currently. There has to be something fundamental for them to change. Like, they're not even close. Not even close. Now, if you mean meal prep, is she eating leftover Taco Bell? Is she eating leftover Taco Bell, or is her idea of meal prep is going to Taco Bell and just eating? Because if it's leftover Taco Bell, then we have a serious problem. We have a serious problem if you're eating leftover fast food. So you might want to clarify that. Okay? I'm just saying. It's one thing. It's bad enough to eat Taco Bell when it's made. It's hard to say Taco Bell made fresh, because making fast food fresh, it's pretty laughable. And I mean, actually, like in the moment, like they just heat it up in the microwave and hand it to you. But if it's leftover, that's both. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. That's fucking bullshit. Jesus
Then
Christ.
there's something wrong with you. You're certainly not very good.
Oh my God, both. So she eats leftover Taco Bell? Ah, damn. I don't know what to do for that. Oof. I appreciate the question. I know it's like, please help. I don't even know how to help. She has to look, people have to want to help themselves, right? That's the problem. They have to help themselves. We can lead by example. In other words, we as individuals, as part of the Swole fam, you can't just force people to be healthy. Not to mention, you're not going to be a hypocrite. You have to do it yourself. So I don't sit here and tell you things that you should do if I'm not doing them. I often say, I'm not going to tell you to take a certain supplement or eat a certain food if I don't personally eat it, or if I haven't personally consumed it myself. I might have some opinions on certain things regardless of whether or not I've consumed it. But honestly, if I haven't had it or done it, I'm not necessarily going to speak on it because I don't have personal experience with it. But the only reason that I have a lot of these opinions because I do them myself. So I practice what I preach, and I preach what I practice. That's really what I'm doing, is preaching what I practice. I'm just telling you what I do and my mindset for all these things. And that's disgusting shit. And we've been talking about the last couple episodes, I think it was like on Sunday and Saturday, that if you're eating at these fast food places, especially leftover or drive-through, if you're driving through one of these places, you have an eating disorder. You're addicted to these foods. These are addictions. These are serious addictions. You have an addiction. You have an eating disorder. You're literally driving through a little fucking window and having someone hand just saturated processed sugar and vegetable oils in a greasy bag out to you. Or liquid calories, just complete laziness and apathy for what fuel goes in your body. You'll go and stuff anything into your fat fucking face hole, but you'll only go to a gas station and put in 87 because you don't want to fuck up your gas tank. Well, you don't want to fuck up you want to fuck up your body more than your car. You're going to take better care of your car than you do your body. It's one of my famous videos. The truth hurts, right? People take better care of their car and their body. You'll see someone waxing their rims and car and buffing and clay coating and detailing, and they stuff their face with McDonald's. Okay there, champ. Going real well for you. You have your priorities in order. I'd rather you had a rusty piece of shit car or a fucking rusty bicycle and you take care of your health. Cars are bullshit, man. Cars are fucking bullshit. Get something that rolls. I'll get you confidently to point A and point B, and that's it. Stop with the fancy shit. Stop wasting your money on dumb stuff. I've done it. That's why I can say it. Tiff, Papa, I recently went up in weights, 25-pound dumbbells, and some days I feel too weak to use them. Do you think it's okay to go back down to 20 on these days? Yeah, sure. Sure. You're not always going to be strong every single day. Not every time that I do a workout do I lift as heavy or my max. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oso Guapo, just trying to be handsome bear. Just trying to be a good older brother here. I get you, man. I get you. But if someone's eating leftover Taco Bell for meal prep, has she mentioned anything? Is she overweight? What's going on? What's going on with her? Does she exercise? I have to know. If I'm going to give you some advice, I have to know a little bit of where she's starting from. Obviously, she doesn't take care of her health. Obviously, she's not eating right. Does she actually go to the gym? That'd be even grosser. Just a waste of time. It's still not a waste of time to go to the gym, but are we starting from complete scratch? Is she 350 pounds and she's morbidly overweight? Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Does she not have taste buds? Maybe not. Maybe not anymore. Let's see. Nick, did you see the, quote, scientific study being done in Wales? They are attempting to socially condition children into eating plant and bug-based proteins. Well, that's fucking disgusting.
We choose truth over facts.
Oh, Jesus.
Sell crazy someplace else.
Disgusting.
We're all stocked up here.
So we know where all the we know where the thin, frail children are gonna be coming from. I'd love to see how those children are gonna grow up. Frail and like decrepit, sunken eyes, frail teeth. That's nasty. I haven't heard about it. It sounds disgusting though. I know they want everyone to eat bugs and plants. Meat is the enemy. Meat is the enemy. Eating steak ruins the environment. Okay. Fuck off. Fuck off, man. Oso, she's getting up there and exercise barely. No gym at all. She's getting close to it. Oh, to being morbidly obese? Ugh. Ugh. All right. All right, B Shank. 61281. Papa Solio, what's your favorite and least favorite workout? Don't pick favorites. I'll say it 1,000 times. I don't do the favorite question. What's your favorite? No. I don't pick favorites. I pick priorities. So that's just how I think. And I've always answered this. I don't like favorites. I have exercise I really like, but favorite? No, I do what works best. And I try to maximize that. So I have different things that I work on at different times to master them, or at least when you say master, to become very proficient in certain movements. And then I usually go really hard, gain proficiency, and then kind of pull back and then really plug it into my general programming. So if I learn a new skill or I come across something that I'm not that good at, that I really find a weak point, I'm really going to pay attention to that for a while and then slowly back off and kind of implement it properly. So I really want to bring it up to speed, bring it up to par at least, and then integrate it better and then see how it fits in. So if I find a weak point or something that really unlocks growth, and you're going to find this through your career when you're training, that you'll find certain exercises or certain protocols that just kind of unlock some growth. All of a sudden, in the moment, you get a sick pump, you see some new shape in your muscle, you see some new definition. You're like, what the fuck just happened? Some exercises just will unlock things for you. And it's not always coherent, and it's not always what someone else thinks is a great exercise. So find what works best for you. Try different things. Don't have unrealistic preconceptions of what an exercise or a training protocol will do or won't do. But when you're consistent as fuck and you're relentless, you're going to find exercises that really work well and ones that don't. You just have to go all in on the ones that work better. So don't think of favorites, just prioritize. Tyler, I'm getting... a second. Okay, Tyler, Papa Swolio, I am getting stronger by using kettlebells. Used a 65 pounds and felt great. Easy to swing, and I've completely built up. Thank you for all the kettlebell tips. You're welcome, dude. Kettlebells are fantastic. Kettlebells are great. I'm telling you, if you want to build out a home gym, all right? If you want to build out a home gym, meaning if you want to have a home gym, at least the beginnings of a home gym, and you don't want to spend a lot of money or you don't have a lot of space or both, even if you have a lot of money and a lot of space, I mean, kettlebells are great for everyone is what I mean. So if you don't have a lot of money to spend on home gym equipment, you can build out a kettlebell set, a nice blend of a kettlebell set for just a couple $100, and you'll get all the weights that you need. You can get a couple light ones, doubles. You can get a couple 20 pounders or 25 pounders or 36 pounders, whatever it is you're buying in kilograms or American stupid units that we use. But kettlebells are great. You don't need a lot of space. So if you have an apartment, that's fantastic. Throw down a mat, like a rubber mat, and boom, you can do kettlebells on your living room. You can bring kettlebells in your cab. If you're a truck driver, if you travel a lot, you can bring kettlebells. It's awesome. I do everything. And of course, if you don't have super heavy kettlebells, you could do one-arm swings, and that really maximizes that one kettlebell. So it's great. I usually like to bring Indian clubs, or the steel clubs, I mean, same thing for more or less. The clubs, either a mace bell, but usually I always bring, when I travel, I bring a kettlebell. Just a light one. Depends on how I'm traveling. If I'm traveling more light, I'll just bring a light kettlebell because I can do more exercise. I don't need a super heavy one. I want to do one where I can do snatches, I could do cleans and high rep stuff, and I could do one arm, I could do some presses, something, just do more high rep. So usually when I travel, I just kind of go for more mobility and getting a good sweat and good workout. Kettlebells are great. All right, let's get into another one. Sam Menego on Instagram. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole in the comments for a chance to be featured here. Remember, let's do another round of sharing the Sleaze cast. Share right now. We're live right now, beaches. If you got people that love Knowledge Cock, if you have people that love to ask questions, right now we are live asking questions, answering questions, and then we'll go balls deep in just a few moments. So make sure you share the stream, bring people in, and we're almost to everyone's favorite part. We're going to go super deep today, as always. All right, Samwise, any advice, Papa Swolio, on how to get wider in general? Like a specific group muscle to work on to get wider? You mean, I guess, from a sagittal plane standpoint? Or like frontal plane, like side to side to look wider? Lats, great. Middle deltoid, so you want that nice cap on your shoulders. Also, to have some good quad sweep. So making sure you're getting full sissy squats are great, getting full flexion in your knees in order to build that thickness in your legs. So shoulders, lats, quads. I mean, if you mean wider like that, or do you mean thicker, denser? Usually if you want to get wider in general, you need more like heavy compound brute movements. Sandbag work is great. Kettlebell work is fantastic for that too. Just saying. So it depends on what you mean, Sam. This is from Instagram, so we're not going to find the full context. So just if I don't have the full context or not really sure what someone's asking for an Instagram question, I'm just going to answer it the way I interpret it. So just trying to do the best that I can. All right, another question. Thessa or Casticone. Papa, give me tips to get started on how to lose weight. Do an elimination diet. Hey, all right.
How about I send you a hobo's dick
and have a hobo's dick cheese now. Actually, if you have a hobo's dick cheese, you'll probably lose weight really quickly because you'll throw up, you'll get sick, and yeah, it's a great way to lose weight, hobo's dick cheese. So tips on how to get started, lose weight, follow the 7 pillars, go to swolenormousx.com, download the 7 pillars, check out the blog for the elimination diet. Super vague question, not going to spend a lot of time on it. Just very entry-level lazy question, but those are some fundamentals. And join here. Come here on the Daily Swole and ask questions about actual approaching it, practice yoga, get into it. Eripri 13, would you love me if I go to the fucking gym? No, I wouldn't.
Matt Damon.
You would fool me, Tommy.
No, I wouldn't love you. I appreciate it though. You should love yourself and go to the fucking gym. So I'm not going to love you. I probably won't even like you. I think it's a good idea though. I think it's a good idea. Would I love you? No. But you'll love yourself and you'll love the body that you create, the body that you carve when you go to the fucking gym. Yow. Fajtak 2072. Do you meditate? Indeed, I do. Check out swolenormousx.com and get yourself some brain gains, beaches. Yo, Swole fan makes brain gains. Of course, we all meditate. Mindfulness, pillar number 6, beaches. Pillar numero 6. Goddamn right. Moabs. I get it. I lost motivation to go to the gym and to do anything else except work. How do I change? Well, you're asking me, how do you change? How do you change by going to... Okay. All right. First off, fuck your motivation. How do I change? By doing the things that you want to do. I lost motivation to go to the gym and do anything else except work. Well, go to the gym anyway. You want to feel like going to the gym? You're probably not getting enough sleep. You're probably not fucking eating properly. You're probably not sleeping. You're probably stressed out. Meditate more and go to the fucking gym. How do I change? By going to the fucking gym. And then guess what? Whether or not you felt like it, you went to the fucking gym. Trust me, the more you go, the more you're going to feel like going. Trust me, go to the fucking gym. Don't wait to feel like it. Go to the fucking gym. Go to the fucking gym. Let's see. Gary Trucker, Papa Swolio, why do I get so tired after a workout? Like absolutely drained. Is that normal? It sure can be. Your name is Gary Trucker, so I don't know if that's your last name or you are a trucker. If you're not getting a lot of sleep, you're going to feel exhausted. You're going to be exhausted. So if you're not getting enough sleep, and I can't ask Gary these questions on Instagram, but if you're not getting enough sleep, you're just going to feel tired. You might have a little rush or a little adrenaline kick when you start training, but it's going to, when the dust settles. But I have more energy. I feel great. I mean, I might feel physically tired, like, oh my God, I did legs mobility today. Like, oh my God, I'm kind of getting blasted, but I feel great. Psychologically, I feel great. And this is why with the puppy, because I got a big puppy, you know, we have Rufus Reeves. He's huge, so he's a big boy, and he needs to, in order to train him properly, in order for him be receptive, he's a very active dog. So he needs to be outside a few times a day, you know, for a while. He needs to run around a lot, take him on a long walk every day, whenever I can. So he needs a lot of exercise in order to be able to be trained and to be functional. He needs to get that energy out. Same thing with me. I need to exercise so I can think. I can think better after I train. If I get mine and I have my energy out, that's why people like to work out. That's why it's great to work out first thing in the morning or first priority, whatever it is for you. Put yourself first, get your exercise in. It's good for you. It's really good for you. So is that normal? It's not normal to be exhausted, but it could be your sleep. It could be your sleep. It could be your nutrition. It could be a lot of things that we can't get into because we don't have the context from your Instagram question. Yvonne Solomon, Papa Swolio, my mom likes to ruin perfectly good eggs with this kale and cabbage mix. Oh, no.
Inconceivable!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Any books / videos you recommend to get her off the darker the green, the better train? Oof. I would, any books or videos? I would recommend, you know, from someone, because a lot of moms like to hear this from doctors. Have her check out Dr. Paul Saladino's Fundamental Health podcast. And he has videos and stuff like that, but he has his Carnivore Code book is good. You know, it's a little bit dated, but I think there's a lot of good, his podcast, I think there's video form too, but he has a lot of good videos with female doctors, with doctors that specialize in female medicine. Women's health, I should say. You know, I'm talking about like OBGYNs and stuff like that. So I would check out those episodes. I always reference certain ones with Dr. Jamie Seaman, and there's another one recently with, I think she was a midwife, but very good content, because you have to transition her. This is a lot of deep-seated programming from years of like demonizing fat. You know, plants are good for you and stuff like that. And it doesn't mean you can't eat some plants, but we all know that a lot of them are going to fuck your world up because they've evolved that way over hundreds of millions of years. So, most people that have gone an animal route and opt for quality, you realize, oh my God, it's life-changing. It will change people's lives. And we have mainstream media and the government, everyone telling you the opposite. Go eat grass, go eat plants, stay away from meat because it's bad for the environment. Well, fuck the environment. I'm going to take care of my health. The environment will be just fine. Okay, there's a lot of other things we should do in order to improve that. And everything's moving in the wrong direction. With nutrition, with science, everything's moving in the wrong direction for the most part. A lot of things to update. Okay, let's see. We'll take one more or so. Brenda, Papa Swolio, any reason for crunchy food cravings during the elimination diet? Highly palatable foods habituation? Probably. I don't think there's any real reason for specific cravings. Probably depends on what foods you're used to. I believe there is some kind of response from crunchy food. I think it's some kind of like war or adrenaline response with that crunchy feel. I forget what the process is. I forget what the physiological, but you can Google that or look that up or look into it. I forget, but I remember watching a video at one point about when you have crunchy food, there's some kind of physiological response in the brain. I forget what it does though. So just something sticks out in my mind. You guys have that feeling when you've consumed so much knowledge and so much information that you know something, but you don't remember exactly what it is. You know there's something important about something that you saw, but you just don't have the information. You know why you want to do something. You know you should do something a certain way, or you know you shouldn't, but you forget exactly why because some new information came in and pushed out the old one. Yeah, it happens a lot. It happens a lot. I'm getting that more and more. It's like, yeah, I remember seeing a video, but I have fuck all idea of why I remember that. Maybe I made it up. I don't think so. I don't think so. I remember it though. Yeah, Yvonne, there's a lot of good resources where it comes to this way. Oh, there's also a really, you know what? There's a great, what was that book that Nina Teicholz wrote? The Big Fat Lie. Was that it? Big Fat Lie. That's a good book, Yvonne. Is that right? Was that the right one? Nina Teicholz. Pretty much about why fat was demonized. It's not really anti-vegetable per se. But, you know, it depends on how she consumes information. Some people like audio, some people like videos, some people like different things. All right, let's get into, we got to go balls deep. Let's get into it. All right, what's up, Bao? Deep. How we doing? All right, fam wise, we all ready for some balls deep? Who's ready? Who's ready?
He's heating up!
We're kind of on fire. We're kind of on fire, I believe. We'll take one more question. Sometimes we go in at the buzzer. Keith Parker, Papa Swole, I sometimes get extremely hungry after I eat dinner. About an hour later, I usually just drink water. What's a good thing to eat? Water. Why would you get hungry after you eat dinner an hour later? Doesn't make sense. What are you having for dinner? And what's the rest of what's going on? You might be extremely tired. What's your sleep like too? If you're chronically exhausted, and a lot of people think they sleep enough, but they're actually chronically exhausted. When you're tired, you'll feel hungry. That's why a lot of people have cravings for sugar late at night because they should be asleep, but instead they stay up and just eat sugar and have cravings because their body is like, I'm tired, I need to get sleep. So instead of sleeping, you're eating. So you should be you go, why do I have cravings at 10 or 11? You should be sleeping. You're not going to sleep eat. Like go to you should be in bed. So it shouldn't be a problem, right? LOL, I don't know. Lamb and chicken, 8 hours sleep. Well, that could be it too. Not enough fat on those foods. I mean, that sounds vague. Sounds like it's not consistent. Just with the vagity of it. Vagary. All right, we can get into that a little bit more in X. Let's move on to balls deep content, and we can take more tomorrow or drop that in the Swole Fam Telegram chat. Let's get into the first balls deep post. We got to move on. All right, the Proud Ghost. Let's see. We got a tweet here. Besides, flat bellies are unhealthy. Flat bellies are unhealthy. Our organs need space to work properly, and fat gives that space. Oh man, when you are stupid, you are.
If you can't be at least mildly interesting, then shut the hell up.
All right.
That's a huge bitch.
You must be fat because no one, I don't know. You must be. This is one of the stupidest things I've ever read. Fat gives that space. That's not how fat works. So fat doesn't inflate you and give you more space on the inside, dum-dum. That's all on top and actually makes it harder because gravity just smashes everything into your body. This is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. Super stupid. Yeah, being fat doesn't give you more space. It's on the outside, champ, essentially. Our organs need space to work properly. Not much. Like they're fine in there. Flat bellies are unhealthy. Okay, let's move on to something less retarded. This one's from Ray. Well, I don't know. Tough. It's tough on the podcast, right? You're gonna try to move on to something less stupid. This one's from Reagan Chastain. So stupid is as stupid does. Johnny.
My name's Forrest Gump.
All right, dances at. Can you imagine your at being dances with fat? 3 steps for thin allies. Become conscious about places where you fit. Chairs, roller coasters, booths, theaters, etc. What does that mean? How do you become conscious about places where you fit? I'm just going to walk and sit in a chair. Oh my God, I'm fitting in this fucking chair. Hell yeah. I do appreciate that. It's kind of like appreciating the little things in life. Oh my God, I can fit into this fucking chair made for humans. Wow. Number 2, consider if fat people would also fit. Not really my concern, is it? Number 3, if not, advocate for inclusion. I think I'm doing it better. Consider if fat people would also fit. they probably won't as well because they are fat, meaning they have a lot of extra human based on their lifestyle habits. If not advocate for inclusion, no, I will advocate for them taking better care of their health. And yeah, I'll advocate for that. Advocate for bigger chairs. We have limited resources on this earth. Okay, champ? All right, we can't make all the chairs like, fucking jumbo sized. Not everything can be a recliner. Okay, you're not going to walk into McDonald's and be like, these booths aren't recliners. Yeah, that's kind of the way it's supposed to be. All right, let's get into a couple videos. We got 4. Let's see how many we can get through. We can get through at least a couple of them. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Look, we all have problems. I'm not saying like, oh, fuck fat people. But if you're like, I'm going to sit in a chair and be like, oh my God, I'm fitting in this chair. Oh no, some people don't fit into this chair. We should have inclusion for people. Yo, talk about all that brain and human energy just wasted on something that doesn't fucking matter. Like, oh, I fit in this chair. I shouldn't think at all. I shouldn't use any brain space. I'm like, wow, I fit in this chair. That's not something that I should be ever considering. I should not be thinking about the fact that I fit in this chair. I should just sit down in the fucking chair and handle whatever business I was going to handle. It sounds really efficient. Wow, let's talk about us sitting in these chairs. Okay, John, let's have this conversation. Oh, great. Wow, can you imagine that we fit in these chairs? Wow, it's great. But some people can't. Oh my God, is that true, Bill? All right, Danielle Anderson, Mrs. Anderson. All right, Mrs. Anderson, number 3, Danielle. All right, we got a video. This is titled How I Got Fat. This is titled How I Got Fat, and it's a response to a TikTok question that says, intuitive eating for an overweight person is like intuitive drinking for an alcoholic. You got fat by trusting your intuition. It doesn't work. This person's absolutely correct. You already have terrible lifestyle habits. You have terrible addictions. And that's why you're in that situation. So you can't have intuitive eating. Now, I can eat intuitively because I've trained myself. I've reset myself. And it has to be reasonable. Intuitive eating means, oh, I'm full because I'm actually done eating my food. Like I'm full because I filled up my fuel. You know when you fill up a car and it clicks? Click, hey, you don't need any more. Yeah, you don't need any more. Okay, so how I got fat. Who is it? Oso Guapo says, I smell a septum piercing. You'd be right.
Intuitive eating for an overweight person is like intuitive drinking for an alcoholic.
Yep.
You got fat by trusting your intuition. It doesn't work.
Based. I'm pausing it right there. Based. All right, here we go. Let's see what the counterpoint to that. Let's see how you argue that. All right, argue it. Let's go.
If you like to know how I got to be this big, I would love to tell you because it's not that at all. The reason I am the weight that I am today is because since I was about 6 years old, I've been on and off of diets. I'm 21 now, so that's 15 years. I've been on and off of diets for 15 years, repeatedly losing weight and then gaining even more back, and then losing it and gaining even more back. It's weight cycling, babe. That's why I'm as big as I am today.
That's not why.
If I had learned growing up to trust my own hunger cues, I probably wouldn't be as big as I am today, but I'm fine. I'm chilling.
That's not true. Okay. She says she was 21 years old. Let me say that again. Hold on a second.
Why I'm as big as I am today. If I had learned growing up to trust my own hunger cues, I probably wouldn't be as big as I am today, but I'm fine. I'm chilling.
Where was that 21?
More back. It's weight cycling, babe.
Did she say that?
That's why I'm as big as I am today. If I had learned...
Where did she say 21? I think she said 21, but I don't know where she said it.
Diets? I'm 21 now, so that's 15 years.
Okay. All right. She's 21. What are your thoughts on this, fam? What are your thoughts on this? You know my thoughts. You know my thoughts on the situation. You just literally said that you were taught improperly. Your parents didn't know what the fuck they were doing. You were on diet since you were said it's because you were eating the wrong fucking foods. Of course you're going to cycle because you're eating shitty food. You're starving yourself, eating less calories of less dense, nutrient dense food. So of course you're going to have these binge cycles, but still because you ate more food. Of course it's still because of course it is. Of course it is. You cannot intuitively eat. That's why you look morbidly. That's why you're morbidly obese at 21. She's 21. This chick looks like she's 40. But instead blame the diet cycling. So I'm just chilling. Yeah, you are chilling. That ain't weight cycling, champ. That's eating excessive calories over your lifetime. So sorry to hear that your parents didn't raise you properly in terms of nutrition. They didn't know what they were doing. School doesn't teach you. This is a huge fucking problem. But you haven't done it right. You can definitely change that. I guarantee. If you ate the way we... Look, if she ate the way we fucking eat. Come on. Come on. You tell me if this chick eats grass-fed beef and organs and lifts weights and just has some fruit, right? She literally does that. Tell me how she looks in 3 fucking months. Not that she would, not that I would ever want to do this, but let's say she came and lived with old Papa Swole, Mama Swole. Think about like how she would be different in 3 fucking months. Imagine that. Yeah. Oh, but she would just look the same. She would just look the same. Just exactly the same. Give me a break. Okay. All right. So some people are just so far gone. They're so lost. And, you know, I'm not sitting here like making fun of a fat person online. This is just this mentality. You're blaming on everyone else. I've been on diet since I was 6. Okay, you don't like your parents. And yeah, fuck your parents. And they probably, look, a lot of parents didn't educate properly, but the school system didn't. And yeah, okay, blah, blah. Well, there's better information out there now. You're just done trying. It's not about dieting. It's about eating the right fucking foods. Imagine what she eats today. Give me the whole breakdown. Give me the itinerary for a week of everything that you've eaten. I guarantee it's a cesspool of just garbage. Cesspool of garbage. All right, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. What do we got?
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental as well as my mental
That's
fitness.
what I'm talking about. Baby.
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
All right, fuck yeah, we got it. I nailed it.
Chicks will dig you, or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into.
Ooh, that was nice and good. Nice and good. That was nice and good. All right, let's get Oso Guapo in here. We got to make this guy feel better. His sister, fam, also Guapo here. His sister eats leftover Taco Bell. I know. Sister, let's help him out. Come on. I know.
You're insane, Gold.
I got hairy legs.
I know. I feel for you, man. Your sister eats leftover Taco Bell. My God, I appreciate the 8.5, bro. I appreciate it. I feel that. Look, this is sympathy, man. Sympathy. We're the Swole fam. We feel for you. I don't know what to do. And it's like, Papa Swole, help. My sister eats Taco Bell and Chili's for meal prep. I don't even know where to start with that. Here's the thing. No matter what. Also, remember, no matter what, you have to lead by example, because bottom line, you have to take care of yourself. She'll either get on board, she'll hop on the train, she'll ask a question, she'll ask for help, but you have to be doing it yourself. You can't be a hypocrite. So bottom line, you have to do it. Again, it all starts with us. It all starts with us. You can't spread this kind of information. You can't tell people, do an elimination diet, eat more grass-fed beef, and blah, 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 blah. If you're not doing it, no matter what, the answer is always make sure you're doing it. Make sure you're crushing the 7 pillars. If you're not, who the fuck are you to tell someone else to do any of this shit? That's why I can rant and say, go to the fucking gym, get off your ass, go get sun on your nips, because I get sun on my fucking nips. I get sun America, baby.
Boom shakalaka!
I get sun on my fucking nips. Goddamn right. Shut the fuck up, Joe. I get sun on my nips, so I can tell you to get some sun on your fucking nips, okay? Okay? It's getting out of control. I'm getting frustrated. Oso Guapo, where was that? Number 1. Because your thyroid. It's your thyroid. Soon it's going to be your sister's thyroid. We're trying to make sure you're... I'm trying, though I don't plan on giving up on her yet. I hope not. Leftover Taco Bell. God damn it. I like that. Twisted Yoga Girl says maybe you can cook her something and encourage her to change. Maybe. All right. This is called Be a Better Fat Ally. Well, goddamn. So this is 5 tips for being a better ally to your fat friend. Also, now you can be a better ally to your sister. You want to be an ally? You want to be a
What's in the box?
complete fucking cuck? Here we go. Let's do it.
5 tips for being a better ally to your fat friends. Number 1.
Go fuck
Believe them when
yourself.
they tell you stories about what they experience with fat phobia.
Believe them.
Don't try to make excuses for why.
Believe all the women. Believe all the women. Me too. Believe me. Believe everyone. Believe every fat person. I'm going to do that again because it's so stupid. Believe all fat people when they tell you your experience. Well, what about my lived experience of being healthy and not being fat? Wouldn't my lived experience be valuable to all you people? Think about it. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
You fucking people.
Wouldn't my experience be valuable to these people? Because from my experience and from things that I've done, I'm not fat. Isn't like, come on now. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Wouldn't that be good to emulate? Wouldn't you want to emulate someone's actions that has what you claim? Not that you claim you want. You don't have to look exactly like me, but for fuck's sake, are you trying to be less fat? You complain like, I couldn't do it. It's diet culture, blah, blah. Give me a fucking break. If you had a choice to flip a switch, would you rather look like this or would you rather look like this? You would flip that switch instantly every fucking time. No one would be like, I'd rather be morbidly obese. No, you'd rather be, muscular and get the fuck out of here. Absolutely 100% of people would choose that. There might be 1 or 2 retards out there, but fuck them, all right? There's always a couple. Just saying. You want to emulate a successful business owner? You better you want to have a successful business. That's why mentorships and stuff is good. Then look and see what people that are successful do. That's why podcasts are great or books are great. You listen to people that have done shit. Oh, this is what they did. Oh, let me try the same thing. Maybe that'll work. That's a great fucking start. That's how I learned how to lift, is because I fucking bought and read cover to cover, and I literally ate, fucking breathed, shit slept Flex magazine. Fucking back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. I lived and breathed Flex magazine. I read every bodybuilder workout and split. I read their books. I just copied and tried and mixed and matched everything that bodybuilders did, except for the juice. I just did all their training. It was like their mindset. It was their training protocols. It was their strategies. It was their supplementation. It was their nutrition. It was all that stuff. Fucking emulate people that, okay, this is going to piss me the fuck off. Goddamn polka dot.
5 tips for being a better ally to your fat friends.
Fuck
Number
you.
1. Believe them when they tell you stories about what they experience with fat phobia. Don't try to make excuses for why somebody said or did something or for how they feel. Just believe them. Believe their stories.
No, fuck you. I'm not going to believe someone just because they said something. God, what a stupid thing to say.
Number 2. Not all plus-size people experience the same thing.
You mean not all people experience the same thing? You don't fucking say, you idiot.
Matt Damon.
Why are you out of breath, too, by the way? Why are you out of breath? You're just talking. It's okay.
Different identities and privileges can add nuance to an experience in a plus-size body.
Everyone has all right, everyone, this lived experience shit, go fuck all the way off. Everyone has a lived experience, okay? I have a lived experience. You have a lived experience. Some of us share a same reality based on our lived experience. Like we live in the same world. A lot of you just completely unplug and you're in your own fucking head. So a lot of us that have our own individual lived experiences, but they're based in the same reality. That's the concern, that you all left this fucking earth. You left the logic. You left it behind.
Just because one person's comfortable being called fat, other person might not be.
No shit. Some people are sensitive cunts. Let me guess, you're one of them.
That's just one example of how there are so many ways that people perceive and experience their body, so just don't assume.
Great Scott!
Understand that an experience with body image issues is different than experiencing systemic anti-fat bias or fat phobia.
This is exhausting.
They're different things. Traversing the world as a fat person is
that's a fucking soundboard. Say it again.
Traversing the world as a fat person.
Say it again.
Different things. Traversing the world as a fat person.
Say it again.
Different things. Traversing the world as a fat person. Traversing the world as a fat person is Traversing the world as a fat person is...
Did you just say traversing the world as a fat person? Fam, that's the first time that phrase has ever been said. Let's get a round of applause for making shit up. Let's get a round of applause for making shit up. That's impressive. Respect. No, that's respect. Respect. We got Billie Eilish Shakespeare over here just making shit up. You think after all the amazing minds in our race and just humans, of all the absolute just fucking epic tales. Oh my God, just from Dante's Inferno, we have Crime and Punishment. There's just so much, like Homer's Iliad. And then we have traversing the world as a fat person. Traversing the world. That's never been said. No fat person has ever traversed. You tell me. I feel like no one has ever. That's never happened. That's never happened. Who says that shit? Who says that shit? Traversing the world. That's a soundboard. I'm putting that in my back pocket for later.
Traversing the world as a fat person is very, very different than somebody who has an internal feeling of their body image issues.
What do you...
Number 4.
I didn't even pick that up.
Advocate and ask the input of your fat friend in public spaces. Public space...
Can I have your input because we're in a public space? Yeah, let me get their input. Yeah, I'm not going to get their input on anything, especially where to eat, okay? Let me get your input. Should they put a gym here? No. No. It's like the Adam Sandler CDs, classics like Fatty Magoo or whatever it was. Yeah. Advocate and ask for their input in public spaces. I'll be sure to do that. Hey, fat friend, what's your input? Because since we're in a public space. Fuck you, man.
This can be hard for larger bodies for various reasons. A very simple example is asking them, where would you like to sit at a restaurant? So they can choose a chair that's most comfortable for them.
Booth.
Number 5.
Booth life.
Advocate for your fat friends when they're not there. That means calling out people when they say something problematic. That means working through your own internalized anti-fat bias.
That means being a annoying fucking person that no one wants to spend time with, which is why most of these woke tards are relegated to complaining on TikTok because they can't find anyone in real life that wants to sit around and listen to this inane bullshit. They've given up. There's no one else that they can annoy. They must go on the interwebs, talk to their square phone or rectangle, little electronic rectangle, speak into that little camera in the hopes that someone will just happen to be scrolling on TikTok and just get stuck on their fucking video by accident. And hopefully they might like what they have to say. Hopefully they're miserable. There's a high chance of them being miserable, fat themselves. So they just can kind of scrape up some bottom feeding followers online. We get it. No one wants to listen to this shit in real life. That's why they're on TikTok so much.
And trying to break that down and doing your own research. I am in no way an expert on this. I'm just sharing things that help me or that make me feel comfortable.
What about your lived experience? Come on, you look like an expert.
Say if you're on my thin friends. Plus size fat people, feel free to comment below anything else that you might think of that would help you in these types of situations.
Going to the fucking gym. All right, that's... Whoa. You merely adopted the dog. I was born in it. You merely adopted Taco Bell. All right. Let's see. All right. Traversing TikTok with stupid bullshit. All right. Let's get one more. Let's talk about this one. We got one more video. All right. One more. You ready? This one's called Misgendering Rainbow Hair.
What's in the box?
Come on. We're all the way in. The balls are slapping. We're deep, fam. We're deep. Let's get it. Let's finish strong.
I will say I am very glad that I'm feeling so good about my haircut and that it...
I got hairy legs. You're insane, gold member.
Oh, your opinions are not accurate. Let's do this from the start. All right. We always got to do a false start. False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
I will say I am very glad that I'm feeling so good about my haircut and that it came out so good, because when I got off work to go to this hair appointment,
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Time out. You paid to do this? You paid someone to do this? Hold on a second. She went to a hair place? I thought she did that herself. That is a result of someone you gave money to. No way, bro.
To this hair appointment, yeah, I was about ready to scream at the next person who called me girl.
Oh, this is juicy.
I work in a place that happens to have a lot of older people, a lot of seniors. And every time they refer to me or my coworkers or a group of us with me and my coworkers together, it's always ladies.
Let's pause here for a second. Because you're a girl. Just saying, because you're a girl. You look like a girl. You talk like a girl. You complain like a girl. Girl, please.
It's always ladies, lady, girl, girlies, ma'am, and just, it's non-stop. And I know they don't know that I'm non-binary, but it's still exhausting. Oh my God. Come up with new terms, please.
We're doomed. We're doomed. That's game over, man. That's game over, man. That's it.
60% of the time,
we're done.
It works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh my God. All right, get this chick some fucking Sex Panther.
Boys
Let's
have a
kick this
penis,
shit
girls
off the
have
stage.
vagina.
Get the fuck off the fucking screen. Holy shit. I'm non-binary. That means, you no get no fucky, sucky, sucky. That's what that means. Non-binary means I'm not getting any, so give me attention. That's what it means. That's what it means. If you can't decide if you're a man or a woman, you don't know what you are, it's because you ain't getting any. Okay? Give me attention. Swipe right on me. No one likes me. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why. You're literally saying that I'm not a man or a woman and I have rainbow hair. You're kind of narrowing down your options. Let's be honest. You're literally narrowing that's a niche market, right? Who wants a non-binary Pat with rainbow hair? There isn't a lot out there. Not even the furry division is going to be all over that. What's going to happen there? What's going on? Ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. That's a big old zero. Look, that's what it means. That's what it means. I need attention. I'm not getting any PP or vajiji, and I'm upset about it. Pick one. Pick one. You get two options. You get some puss or you get some PP. What do you want? What do you want?
Because
go for it. Just pick one. Two great choices. Or go for both. Hey, all right. I see what you're doing there. All right, let's give away today's Swole card, for fuck's sake. Hashtag Tainty Magooch. Don't be a beesh. Don't be a boosh. You might just end up like Tainty Magooch. Holy shit. All right, fam. All right, we got an amazing Swole card. Let's give it away. Let's give it away right now. Make sure that you are leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It helps a ton. And of course, share the live stream whenever we are live, and go visit swolenormousx.com to join the fam today. We have all those amazing releases that were announced yesterday during our Balls Deep for Summer release party. So yesterday's episode 2215. 2215 is available now inside Swole TV, so go and catch the replay. Legit awesome releases, brand new training classes, brand new programs, brand new Swole in 7 sections, brand new Swolga, brand new yoga, brand new recipes. It was epic. And like we talked yesterday, 2022 is going to be fucking lit. So right now, Let's summon the Falcons, give away today's Swole card. Let's fucking go. All right, we got a winner. We got a winner. Mr. Dylan Shanks. Congratulations. Right. Fuck yeah, dude. Congratulations, Dylan. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swole card 2216, the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email, and we will get you this Swole card. Fuck yeah, bro. Congratulations. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic, Beesh. If you got some soundboard requests, you could drop them now. We got some piano cock coming up in just a couple moments, and of course, the party always continues inside the Swole Fam Telegram chat. It's legit. You're welcome, Dylan. Congratulations on your Swole card victory.
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, one cross each.
Dodson, we've got Dodson here.
You switch the samples.
Attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
Loud noises!
Oh, fam, we're crushing it. We're nailing it. It's a good day.
Well, folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1.6 trillion worth. $1.4 trillion. Out
We'll
of
be back here.
$1.4 billion.
Episode 22.
Excuse me, $1.4 billion.
Mañana for the Wednesday Sleazecast. It's officially June. We're done with May. Can you fucking believe it? We're done with May.
You don't need to stop being a lady. Quit worrying. You'll be back on your knees in no time.
I got hairy legs.
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
No medication except my fucking antidepressants.
Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn.
Fucking nailed it. Killing it.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
No hands. No hands. It's because I did it with my motherfucking dick. It was with my dick. Yeet. All right, fam. Remember, check all the links down below, swolenormousx.com. I am absolutely undefeated with that fucking knowledge count. All right, tomorrow's Mancast will be back here, 2217. Make sure you share the stream, share the podcast, leave us a 5-star review, and join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. Still have amazing specials. I can't wait for a lot of the new content we have coming. It's going to be a big fucking year. I'm super stoked. Thanks for being here. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing, like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't laugh and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's the bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies.